I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
So yeah, $189. You get 10 cents off for a case price.
Yeah, Costco briskets are still at $4.99. I picked up 3 last Monday after we got off the air, just because I was scared that it might go up. So I bought enough briskets to spend $1,000 on brisket to get me through the week.
You said you bought 3 cases?
Yeah.
Oh. You said you bought 3. I wasn't sure if it was 3 briskets or 3 cases.
3 cases. JT says, opening a new store this week, then on to remodeling 2 others and reopening them with a barbecue concept. May need some input. That is a lot. Congratulations, I guess.
Well, JT has moved on from the barbecue sector.
Yeah.
I think he still runs his food truck every now and then, but hopefully I'm not destroying his trust by telling him, but he works for, is it Pilot? No, not Pilot. He works for some sort of conglomerate.
Jason said Prime this week through his vendor was $6.25.
That U.S. Foods?
The first message I got from Bubba last week after the show was, just FYI, $5.60 a pound brisket is not high end. It's IBP through Cisco. Restaurants don't purchase from Costco. Okay, first of all, the menu in question was not a restaurant. It was a food truck. They only have a food truck. And I've seen plenty of restaurants walk through Costco getting shit. So, especially this day and age, if you can save 20 cents a pound on brisket by walking through Costco,
why wouldn't you?
You should be. Anyway, so he says he uses thighs too. And a case of those is $150, which is what I said was probably happening, was they were using boneless, skinless thighs.
Yeah.
But when you can you can do quarters and deflesh them yourself and save some money.
Yeah.
I know it's more labor. I know it's more waste. But if you can save $20, I mean, if things are so tight that people are so worried right now, $20 is $20.
You're going to save you're going to save
right.
Almost 50.
But once you figure in the extra labor and the waste, you're going to lose half on waste. You're only going to get 20 pounds of meat out of a 40-pound case of quarter. So, he says he's making Hedrick Petroleum, 14 food stores making upscale gas station food. He's going to put Buc-ee's out of business.
Reheated brisket on the board.
He said the prices he mentioned are currently what suppliers are charging. So, okay.
Well,
but still, GFS is still at $4.99 for the same commodity brisket that you're talking up there. And I know that we are sheltered over here on the west side of Michigan for some sort of reason that all of our stuff is cheaper right now. I don't know why, but it seems to be we're in this pocket where we're not as high as everybody else, including the other side of the state. I don't know. But
well,
I'll take it.
It doesn't take as long to get to you than it does to us.
Well, and maybe that helps that we have, like, GFS is based out of Grand Rapids, so we have a lot of warehouses over here. But I can't imagine it makes that big of a difference. So.
Yeah, we're at $4.99 a case for brisket at Gordon's. But they always have, every time I go in there, they always have the smallest cases possible. They're all
I've gotten some big ones recently. Some really big pork cases too.
Did you notice mine switched to Smithfield?
Yeah, and you can probably only get cases of doubles too, unless you order them.
Boneless, you are in doubles. Bone in are in singles.
Okay.
So far.
Okay. So they were going through. They said they were going through this big switch. to where the only things they were going to carry in store were going to be doubles on pork butts, but you could still order cases of the singles. They were trying to get rid of stock. So we went through this whole section right around open house season where they were trying to deplete stock in the stores so they could make the switch. And then they decided they weren't going to go that way. And for at least our store, the one I go to. But
yeah, it's so funny right now that wings are cheap. Cut wings or party wings are cheaper than thighs.
Yep. Boneless, skinless thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50, 55, 56 bucks a case for wings.
Wings currently at Gordon's are 70.
Oh, so they went up. They went up.
They did go up.
Yeah. Because they were, I would think the last case I got was like 50-ish, 55, somewhere around there last week or a week or two ago. I got to buy a case this week. Really thought I took those off our catering menu, but apparently I did not.
That did
Makes
not.
me sad. Makes me sad. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, prices, meat prices are meat prices, but, beef futures are all projected lower. It's all a scam.
So where I was going with prices,
sorry.
question I had as I was coming to the shop with $700 in brisket. When do you ever consider taking something off your menu because of its price? Would you increase the price or would you take it off?
Based on my experience from going through COVID and trying to maintain a menu, we took stuff off. When brisket got to, $6.50 to $7 a pound. Are you talking JT? Are you talking brisket for $6.67 a pound through GFS? That's got to be like the Angus or whatever. That can't be just straight off the shelf. IVP. Holy balls.
What did you say?
Yeah, which briskets are you getting from there? $6.67 a pound for brisket through GFS rep.
Oh, yeah, I don't doubt it. Through the rep, if I order it through the rep, it's 50 cents more expensive for some reason. No idea why. Okay. And that's what I said to Jason when he said he was paying $6.19 or something like that. When I was looking through U.S. Foods to see if I can get an order midweek, it was $6.19 a pound.
The fuck?
For commodity.
Yeah, I just order I just do my own orders on the website. I get the same prices unless I have it delivered. It's the same prices as in the store. But anywho, but yeah, and other things, the prices are coming down on some stuff. Gordon's Choice, that shredded cheese that we use, has come down in price over the last couple of years. The
eggs are coming down.
Eggs are coming down. The noodles, my cavatappi noodles, are now $8.50 a bag or something like that. They were up to 10. I think even last year we were paying $10 a bag. We were almost $38 a case for a while. Packer labeled Choice is $5.40. Those were Angus. Wow. Damn. Yeah. But because you're in Indiana. You don't have any cows down there, Ted. You're too far away from the supply chain.
Definitely no cows.
That's what we hear about oil. You guys aren't too far away from a refinery. It costs too much to get gas to it. We got Sheldon coming. Just some. If you haven't pulled up the FTO Expo site yet, some education of note. Accept credit cards at 0%. That's put on by a merchant.
Yeah, but you're just passing it along to the customer.
Are you? Food truck on steroids. Success is not a guessing game. Taxes and accounting for food trucks. Adding the team member you didn't know you needed. media coverage for food truck, go from one to many, multi-truck mastery, franchise your food truck, the guest loyalty loop, engage, delight, retain, pre-orders and delivery, to do or not to do. So yeah, it's definitely some things that. What is all that noise behind you? Is there big trucks driving by your place?
Yes.
Excellent. Corporations and LLCs, secret strategies for the food truck industry. So, yeah, definitely some new stuff, and not all basic. You haven't started a food truck yet. Here's how you get started kind of sessions.
Yeah.
Which is how last year kind of felt, and they didn't know what they didn't know, and I'm glad that they listened. So I'm looking forward to hearing what Sheldon has to say. I'm really bummed I can't go. So bummed. But I looked again. I just can't make it. So, and December is definitely a no-go for New Jersey, and not just because it's in New Jersey. Skippy will meet you guys out there. He's looking forward to it. You said you were going this year.
No, I would go anywhere but New Jersey. So
you're going to Vegas in a couple weeks?
I have a grandbaby due.
Not on that week.
She's due in 2 weeks.
Which day?
The 16th.
See, you'll be back in plenty of time.
I don't think that's true.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it is. It's July 15th and 16th. She's going to be late. She's not going to be born until the 18th. You heard it here first, folks. 18th is the day. Friday the 18th. Might drop.
Well, she's actually due on the 23rd. She's having an induction on the 16th.
Oh. Well, see, you got to give me all the information. Why is she being induced before her due date?
Because I think it's going to be big.
They looked at you and like, oh.
Big runs in the family.
Let's not wait until this thing's full grown.
Giving birth to Sasquatch.
Mostly ripe is okay.
Hey, have you ever done turkey breast on the truck?
No. Turkey breast is expensive.
It's $4.98 a pound.
Yeah.
It's really good, though.
You can't say that's not expensive when we're complaining about $5 briskets.
Well, depends on what you charge for.
And you have a much higher chance of drying out a turkey breast than you do a brisket.
You know what? I overcooked the shit out of it. It was still juicy.
And I took a lower chance of selling it.
It's probably true.
Because you really got to put, like, especially for us, like if we have a special, like we got to push them if we want to sell them for the most part. Like, because people aren't even looking, especially our regulars.
Nobody looks at the damn special menu at all.
I know. So, I mean,
we could have lights around it, and somebody could be holding it and twirling it, and they still don't.
We went through a whole lot of chicken salad over the last couple of days or last couple of weeks. But that's something people have wanted. We haven't done it at all this year, so that wasn't a surprise.
I honestly, well, if anybody's listening that bought it, they can go get it now. But I actually picked up some chicken salad because it was really, really hot out, and I wanted something good or something cold. So I picked up Sam's chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually, we did that on honey wheat with some romaine or some green leaf and tomatoes. And it worked. I mean, went over pretty good. Everybody seemed to like it.
Yep.
But I think I'd like to make it.
That's not hard.
I didn't think it was. It just trying to figure out the right, whether you want it soupy or not soupy or, you know.
I think soupy is a bad description of any chicken salad.
Whether you want, like, whether you're expecting
more creamy than less thick, drier or wetter.
Yeah, there. I mean,
Oh,
yes.
damn it. Sheldon was there and I just lost him.
Why'd you hang up on him?
I didn't hang up. I was just getting ready to hit the green button. Come back.
He's like, fuck it, I'm gone.
I got no time to be waiting on these guys. Hold on, let's see if I can shoot him an email real quick.
I don't know what Frenched turkey breasts are, but they're cheaper.
Frenched? Does it still have the bone on it? It's like a French lamb, rack of lamb.
I don't know. It's made by Jenny O.
Um,
$4 in a box.
If I'm going to spend that kind of money on a special, I'd rather do something way out of the box, like lamb chops or beef ribs,
lamb chops,
brontosaurus ribs.
So I made the mistake for Father's Day. I thought I was doing dino bones. I did like dino tibias. They were the chuck short ribs and not the plate ribs. Still turned out really good, but definitely not what I thought. That's why they were like $7 a pound, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They were still okay. Did he come back yet?
No.
Well, now he hates you.
Probably. No discount codes for anybody. I've said everything I want to say today. While he was waiting, the app decided to update on him. He's trying to get back in.
That's horseshit.
Yeah. Liar. So, yep. Are any of our 4 listeners planning on trying to make it out to the Food Truck Expo this week? 4 current listeners. Jason, Justin, JT? Probably not JT.
Probably not JT. Glad JT's listening, though.
Yeah. Haven't seen JT on and commenting in a while.
If he wants to get rid of that... he might have he has a hood. Might have a hood that you want to buy.
I'm standing by the fact that Arby's has a hood. All right, Sheldon is back. We're going to let him in. Everybody give a big round of applause. Welcome. Oopsie, I missed the button. Sheldon, you're here.
Hey, guys.
Sheldon? Cooper?
Hey,
Wrong
can
Sheldon.
you hear me?
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. Yep. I'm a nerd too, so it makes sense.
Maybe
Excellent.
He's doing the updating.
Maybe. How has it been, Sheldon?
Really good. Technology-wise, been fighting.
We can't hear him,
Riverside.
Josh.
You can't hear him?
No, not at all.
Oh my God. Are you serious? You can't hear him? Well,
Josh, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
So that's good, at least.
We got that going.
I don't know why Skippy can't hear you.
Why don't you ask one of our guests if they can hear, or one of our people if they can hear him?
Oh my gosh. Hey, people, can you hear him? Technology is great.
It's amazing.
Not sure. Let me see. Oh, people. I see that you are on and live. Say something again, Sheldon.
Sheldon with Food Truck Owners Expo and.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and go have a conversation with Sheldon.
Excellent.
One of my coworkers says they can hear me, so.
Yeah, YouTube is on and can hear him. So, Skippy, why don't you hop on YouTube? Then you can join us.
Flipped, and I can't figure out how to fix that, but that's just life.
That's
right now.
Minor, yeah. Okay, great. Let's get you rolling then. So yeah, Food Truck Owners Expo, Vegas in 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, just about.
Yeah, almost exactly 2 weeks. It'll actually kick off tomorrow, 2 weeks from now. So in Las Vegas at the Rio.
I am incredibly sad that I cannot make it.
It's going to be a big party. It's going to be awesome. I'm
so
really hyped.
sad. Will you please make sure it's in Vegas again next year? I would appreciate it.
I think you were the one who told him to put it in Vegas this year.
I did. And
I think you did say that, actually.
Just saying.
Thanks, Skippy. Oh, you can hear now. Oh, you're just going off.
No, I can hear you. That's all.
You're filling in the blanks. Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, it's some family stuff, and I have staff on vacation that week, so looks like I have to work, unfortunately. But yeah, I was looking through education, and Skippy and I were talking about that earlier. I am happy to see the growth, not just in the number of topics, but the topics in general, the maturity of the topics. So I think one of a comment I heard last year was a lot of education seemed geared towards starting food trucks and stuff like that. So it definitely seems like the maturity level of those topics have really grown too this year. I'm super excited and happy to see that is growing in that way.
Yeah, that was actually one of our biggest takeaways from year one. I mean, obviously, this is show number 3, so this is still new. We're still learning. But one of the biggest takeaways was we have to have education no matter where you are in your journey. Starting out in the middle, trying to figure it out a little bit, and then also like, I've made it. What do I do now? What's my exit strategy, or how do I take it to the next level? So we really tried to embrace some of that and figure out how we can accommodate everybody.
Awesome. What was my follow-up there? Sorry, completely lost a train of thought there. I'm just looking at Skippy just sitting there with his fingers. he's working on something else. He's like booking stuff, I'm sure. So with that, are you still looking for pieces of why did I lose that word? Speakers. Is the call for? Okay.
Yeah, we do have a couple slots still if there's like a last minute. We are mostly full, which is, honestly very, as an organizer, it's great to be pretty stacked up, exhibitor wise.
2 weeks before.
Wise. Yeah, 2 weeks before. Yeah, maybe a little sad if we were still scrambling. But, we can always fit things in. We do have a couple slots we can work with. So if there is anyone out there that still thinks they have something to add, either beginner, intermediate, or advanced, we do have some areas to accommodate that. Just hit us up on ftoexpo.com and we can, talk to you and see where we can make it happen.
Awesome. And I'm kind of looking at the show floor too, and it looks like that is much bigger than it was last year.
Yeah, we've definitely, I think we have like one spot available or something. I can still grow that a little bit. The show floor is a little deceiving. We can expand a bit. We were very lucky with the Rio that we ended up getting the biggest space possible, which is the best space. It's like right when you come in from the casino floor or from the parking, like we are right there. And that wasn't the case before. We were going to kind of be off to the side. But it's a massive hall, so we can add some more booths. We actually just got a lot more interest today, so I'm going to be adapting a couple things and getting a few more companies in, which is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Rio. They were going through a renovation, I think, the last time I was there, I think.
Yeah, so they got bought by Hyatt about a year ago. I think it got finalized about 6 months ago, and at least half the rooms, all the ones through our block, are completely renovated. I'm going to be honest with everyone. I've stayed everywhere in Vegas. It's not the top tier, but it's nice. It's definitely not the bottom tier. It is a nice.
There's nothing wrong with the Rio.
No, I think they did a really good job with the renovations. It's much more modern. Everything just feels clean and great, and the price point is hard to beat. I think our room started like $59 a night or something like that.
Yeah, I stayed there for one conference. Decided to use my company money for other things like food, and stayed cheap. But the walk to the strip from there was a little scary at night. I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, it's one of those. so I was like just there. God, that was just last week. And, I would just take a cab. They had them lined up, and it was like $4 to go to the Bellagio. Like, let's just do that instead of walk.
Yeah.
And
that bridge is not somewhere you want to be at night. That I know.
Spend the $5 to get a cab.
Do you know if the KISS glow in the dark mini golf is still there?
Over off
or did that come out with
Paradise and Harmons over there, or
the one right in Rio, the one right in the Rio.
Oh, I don't. It is. It definitely is. I know exactly where it is. Oh man,
we had a comment from one of our YouTubers who said it's not Circus Circus. It is not Circus Circus. Way better than Circus Circus.
No, it's nice. And you're right. Yes, the KISS mini golf is there.
Yes.
I do have a picture right outside of it. That brought back some memories.
Yeah. Were you sitting on the big giant tongue? No comment.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Except for herpes.
I can see you now, Sheldon. Hi.
Hey,
can you hear him too?
I can hear you too.
So everything's great. See? Oh, great. Welcome to the conversation.
One thing I did want to mention is we actually have a studio thing now. I think it was your guys' idea we have a professional food photographer coming in, having a booth and helping people like, this is how to take better food pictures. And I want to say you guys brought that up like early on in our journey.
We did. Skippy, I think, brought that up on a rare instance that he could hear and talk.
But
that sounds happening. Like complimentary passes.
If you were going, someone has a grandbaby due that week.
I have a grandbaby due that week, so I can't journey. I've actually never been to Vegas, so I'm sure it would be fun.
It's a lot. It's a good time.
it's a lot. 2 days is enough for the first time. Yeah.
So what was your main point of feedback from your events last year that you wanted to put in this year that like it had to be part of your
aside from extra education?
Yeah,
no,
not just extra education, but it was more, we had a lot of people saying, this is very beginner centric, just as Josh had mentioned. And so we had to add things like, okay, so you're the top level, you are very successful. What do you do now? So that's why we brought in like some franchising groups and people that can help coach you and get you to that next level of either franchising, selling, going brick and mortar. So we have a lot of experienced people in that realm that can really, take you there, or at least give you the idea and, spreadsheets of this is what it's going to look like if you want to go down this road. Because, franchising is such a, hot buzzword right now, but it's a lot of work. And I saw your face right there.
Scary stuff.
So there's some coaches and, they'll give you some tips. They can start you down the path. Obviously they can help you later if you want to connect after, but at least they can give you that game plan of this is how it would look if this is what you want to do. And it can be very profitable. I don't say that's not a thing, but it's
look at Cousins and Cousins the poster child for franchising.
Yep, and they will be there.
We just got 2 in Michigan, so one in Grand Rapids and one in Kalamazoo. Both just opened in the last month and a half, I think. So
yeah, we've had 3 over by Detroit for the past year and a half. So they are opening anywhere or everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah, I don't see that business model.
That's what it might not. It be
works
for everybody,
it works for them. Yeah, but I just such a huge ticket item that it's never made sense to me. Like I can't imagine getting lobster off a food truck, but.
So Cousins will be at the show. They have a booth. Franchise Development Group is also there. They're actually the ones that started Cousins, so they helped develop that. So they have a very successful model that clearly does work in one area.
Yeah.
So they are willing to talk to people and say, we are experienced. This is how we can help you. So if you're at that level where you're so successful and you're trying to figure out what your exit strategy is, come see us.
Yeah, it's a really big thing right now. Like you said, it's a buzzword. People want to know, how can I get somebody, or how can I get a random somebody to spend money on my brand just to open up one somewhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's growth as fast as possible. And I think people get sucked into that really easily. Like, this is how we're going to make the money. But anyways, yeah, good for anybody that can make it work. I'm just trying to figure out how to get to trailer number 2 personally. So,
and that's kind of our, that's our
brick and mortar.
Right yeah. That's our middle group. Like, you have one very successful trucker trailer. What do you do next? Like, how do you either just like make your bottom line better? Do you expand to a second one? Do you start hiring people? So that's kind of that middle group that we're trying to work with more. And that was the feedback we got. We were very, very beginner focused, and we had to start getting that medium. I think that's
awesome.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't know what's next in their game. Is, do they work on number 2? Do they work on new menus? Do they work on brick and mortars? And I think that's going to be something that is going to be highly attended.
Yeah. And that's so Misty does that a lot. She has spreadsheets, and she'll sit with you. We have this new thing called Power Chats, which essentially is a couple booths where the speakers can go sit and just kind of work one-on-one with people, because in a classroom setting, it's hard to get all of your questions answered, individually. So then we have some time set aside for like the really popular speakers just to kind of hang out and help people one-on-one. So we think that's actually going to be incredibly popular, and just really that might be one of the biggest takeaways from the show for some people.
Yeah, I think I was in a couple sessions that went a good solid 15 minutes over, just because they were trying to get through questions and stuff. How are ticket sales looking so far?
Really good. We're actually pacing ahead of every show we've had so far. Granted, this is show number 3, so like we're expecting thousands of people, but we are pacing ahead, so that's good to see. And
growth is always good.
Of course. And, we have more vendors, as you saw. We're 2 weeks out and we're still getting more signups. So that's very encouraging for us.
Awesome.
Do you have, I can't remember last year whether you had people there that were discussing financing and debt and, helping businesses maybe build credit. And do you have anybody like that is going to tackle that subject?
We do. So we have a couple sides of that, and it's really the options you have. So it's like, do you put your own money into it? Do you get a loan? Do you pull into your 401k you might have pulled over from another company? Like, there's a lot of options we have, and we do have a couple guys that are discussing the financing side of it, and then where to make that money work best. Definitely, like when you start talking about processors and the POS, how to not lose money just to, I'm not going to say names, but just to, off the shelf brands. So there's a couple of guys that are going to talk about the best ways to make your money work for you and not lose it to off the shelf solution.
Somebody off the YouTube channel, Steve, was wondering if you tried to get somebody like Roy Choi to do like a session or a keynote or something like that, which is pretty prominent on that side of the country over there.
Yeah, we have talked about that a little bit. We do not have Roy Choi. We do have Daniel from Lime Truck coming out. So, Lime Truck has been very successful overall and won, the Great American Food Race and then the championship. So he's setting up his franchise thing and also going to do, I think, 2 talks on one about franchising and then one about just how to give back to the community and how to make the community work for you. So, that's awesome. I mean, I hate throwing around the celebrity word, but he's up there, I guess, in the world. So I'm excited for him to come out, and we haven't had a keynote yet. We are talking about that for next year on
expensive.
So we're going to a really cool spot next year that I can't announce yet, but it's going to be somewhere that resonates a lot with food truck owners, and that might be where we launch a keynote.
I have 2 locations in mind.
We'll see.
LA and Portland.
I have one, but we've already been.
Yeah.
No?
We have not been there yet. I'll say that. And we will announce it the first day of the Las Vegas show.
Cool.
I can't wait
And I
to
think
figure
people
out
are going
where
to
I
be
can hopefully go
freaking
next year.
stoked.
What are you, and I apologize if Josh asked you this because I couldn't hear. What are you most excited for with the show?
I think all the states coming in. So Vegas is a destination. We're pulling people from all over the country. It's the food truck to food truck owner networking that really makes a show successful. And that is actually what we keep hearing year after year. The 1 year that we've had is stop getting speakers that are, the tax specialist. Get a food truck owner that went through something and can relate it to me. So now we have almost every state represented coming to Vegas. I think some of the conversations that are just going to happen naturally are really going to be impactful and change people's lives. So to me, that's going to be the biggest hype. But I mean, you've seen the show floor, you've seen the education. I think we're going to have a big mixing pot of all levels and some, not even started, just learning from experts. And we're going to take people from that bottom to the top and then that middle and just accelerate them. And I just hope the word keeps spreading that this is a good show. Or why am I doing it if it doesn't?
Right.
What
Awesome.
are you with all the locales and different states doing different food truck rules? Have you thought about bringing I can't say bringing, but inviting politicians and or something of that nature to talk about, or so maybe they can hear directly from food truck owners on what they're looking for within their states. In our state of Michigan right now, it's like if I do a fire inspection here, it's not good for the next county over. They have to do something different. So there's a lot of things. Have you thought about that, or has that been talked about?
Yes. So short answer, absolutely thought about. Long answer, wow, it's a lot. So,
which state do you pick?
There's an association we are working with that Bill Moore started, and Bill Moore runs the food truck training group on Facebook. National Street Food Vendors Association. I think I got that right.
Yep.
So his goal is to help unify across the country. And we're on board with that. And that's exactly how we want to help promote this. But everywhere we go is a little different. So it's hard, so we're in Nevada. So the Nevada Health Board's coming, all the fire people are coming. But it's so hyper focused on Nevada. It's not, super relevant across. So they can hear the woes just as we were in Texas. And we had 4 counties come in and hear each other for the first time. Like, oh, that's stupid. Why do you guys, we should just do it the same. It's like the first time they'd ever met in real life. So it is the larger goal to get people talking and get the politicians involved. But I'll be completely honest. That is just a huge undertaking that we cannot just tackle overnight. We have to establish ourselves, get the right players, and then set that platform up to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
I am all for national standards across food trailers and trucks.
Yeah, because Texas just had a bid win the other day. They had some stuff standardized. It was just last week, I think. So
yeah,
it's stuff like that those are big wins that can resonate across the country. Just people, you have to lobby in your own areas right now for people to pay attention, unfortunately.
Yeah. Fire code should be fire code.
Yeah,
there shouldn't be this vast amount of difference. There's a county in Michigan where you have to have GFI outlets everywhere on your truck in order to operate inside the county. No one has GFI outlets on every outlet in their truck. So I got to go spend another $300 to swap out all my outlets before I can do this one event in the county. Stuff like that is just so bizarre and out there and nonsensical. Everything feels like it's set up for food trucks not to want to go through the hassle. Yeah. Largely is what it feels like. And that goes down to the city level. There's some stuff that's we don't want to say no, but we're going to make it so inconvenient for you to work here that you're not going to want to go through the hassle.
There's so many places like that. And then, Pacific Northwest that has it's hard to operate a small business. So you can have a trailer, but it's hard to actually operate a business there. Like everywhere you go is so different. It's hard to keep up, and no one has really done a great job of even plotting out what all the rules are across the country.
Yeah, it's crazy. So in Michigan, you get one license for the entire state, and then each municipality might have different fees or different permits or everything like that. But you go to Ohio or Indiana down, one state over, and you can't get licensed throughout the state. You have to get licensed in every county you go to. And it's just, why can't it all be the same? Or why can't it all be at least close?
At least close, yeah.
Close would be nice.
Yeah.
If we have a national license, it'd be good. But all right, Skippy, you got anything else for the young man?
Where can people buy tickets?
So FTO Expo, like foodtruckownersexpo.com, has all the education, the floor plan, the links for tickets. We do have your special discount code, of course. So that would be MMP15, Monday Morning Podcast 15. So that'll save you 15%. So, of course, use that. Come see us in Vegas. Again, room rates are like $59 at the Rio. There is a resort fee, annoyingly. So I think it comes closer to like $100 a night, which is crazy, but that's Vegas. But still, $100 a night to stay at a good resort and stay with everyone. And honestly, all the networking happens at the bar after. So I think it's always worth it to stay at the host property. And I travel a lot for a living. So you're going to meet someone that's going to change your life. It happens every conference, for better or worse. I'm not going to.
What is your day job, Sheldon?
So our company, Convex, we produce trade shows and events all over the country. Okay. So gotcha. FTO is one of our smaller ones, but we do up to about 82,000 people. So we do lots of large scale shows as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
But
cool.
FTO is the most fun, and it's the one I love the most.
Is it because it's the easiest?
No, it is actually probably the hardest, to be honest. Launching a trade show from nothing is no easy undertaking.
Got it. So size doesn't matter. It's the newness of it that makes the difference.
It depends who you ask, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not touching that one. All right, I put the link to the expo in both the YouTube stream right now, and then I will get it on when we post the podcast out for the day, along with the code MMP15. Thank you, Sheldon, and I imagine that we'll probably have you on again before New Jersey.
Yeah,
assuming
so.
Assuming we're still doing the show.
Make it out there too. New Jersey's going to be
a blast. New Jersey in December, though.
It's beautiful. New Jersey, any time of year, is beautiful.
It's right off the train thing. You don't even have to walk.
The expo's at the train station.
We all just hang out in the little hut.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Sheldon, for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Much success. Hope it's a great show. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right. Thanks. You. Have a great day.
Yep. You too,
That's
man.
Good. Thank you.
Sheldon, everybody. So, yay.
Don't you have a button?
Yeah, somewhere. Well, see, they could do Vegas in December, but it will cost a whole lot more.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Because that's you're in the middle of show season then. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope some of our listeners can go.
I hope you can go.
Not to Vegas.
In December. I think you should go. It's a good experience. It's good to talk to people. Huh?
I'll see what I can do.
We have other people that are going. Some of our listeners were planning on going to New Jersey. So I know you're just afraid to give Jason his prize, and that's why you won't show your face anywhere that he might be. So
he's from New York. He'll be caught dead if he's in New Jersey.
He's from New York, not from New York. So. As long as you're not from the city of New York, you can go to New Jersey.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I don't think he wants to drive through New York to get to New Jersey. Anybody I talk to doesn't want to be near New Jersey unless you're in New Jersey. I do want to go see Sal's Pizzeria.
See, you can go do it. See?
I just don't know if I want a corner or a side. Probably go with the corner.
The corners.
You got to go with the corner.
Take the wife. It'll be a nice little trip. You guys can go into New York and see a show.
No. Actually, I have PTSD about her going to New York. But that's a different story for a different day. Anyway.
All right. No show next week. Everybody enjoy your 4th of July weekend.
Oh, okay.
I get 2 days off, and I'm gonna take 2 days off. My day. Okay. Sorry, I got stuck on a meme. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you in a couple weeks. Everybody, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye.